Everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of crude has moved in the last week and how the price of crude can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of crude, what we have seen, crude now trading at a level of $61.87. Okay, a swing has formed at this particular level. There is a higher chances that we can see it will go to above a level of 63.5 because this level is already weak, so chances are high it will cross this particular level and we can see a further upside movement above a level of around $63.9 because there is a clear U pattern is forming and a level of 63.9 is already tested, so we can see a bounce back can come. Okay, but if it started going above this level, probability of going towards 66.9 will be there. Okay, but if it keeps sustaining above this level, a further upside we can see. But if it started falling below a level of around $60, there will be a chances that this pattern will create a downtrend and we can see it will fall below a level of around 56 and a probability of going below a level of 55 we can see. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of crude can move in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a Telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. Okay, if you look at this particular trend, what we can see the dollar index plays an important role in deciding the price of crude, because see, when there is import and export happening, this is on the basis of dollar. Okay, you have to make the payment in dollars. So when the dollar increases, okay, then they have to pay this more amount for the same quantity they have to buy. Okay, so now let's see how the dollar index is moving. But if you look at this trend, what we have seen after tariff being paused, okay, or talks being there, we have seen the price has risen. Otherwise it has moved towards a level of 55. Okay, and there is a chances that it can move further upside if the price, or suppose if there is a talk between China again, tariff being paused, so chances can be high a further upside we can see towards $63.8. Okay, so you have to understand that as soon as if it started going above 65, a further upside we can see. But if it started going below a level of 56, we can see it will fall below a level of $55. Okay, so let's see how the dollar index is moving. See, dollar index now trading at a level of $100.9 and there is a continuous upside. Okay, that is what I've told you, that there is a inverse relation between crude and dollar index. So when dollar index started going down, we see the crude price goes up. When the dollar index started going upside, we see crude price goes down. Okay, a U pattern is being formed. Chances are very high if the price didn't sustain this level, it can touch a level of $100.4 and from there a level of $100. Suppose if started going below this level, a probability will be high, it will touch a level of $98.8 and then a further fall we can see towards a level of 97.9 and then a further fall we can see because there will be a zone breakout. So chances of touching a level of around 97.4 we can see and then to a level of $96.9. But suppose if it started sustaining this level, probability of touching a level of around 101 we can see, and from there a level of 102 and then a further upside we can see towards 102.6 and a probability of touching 103.5 we can see, and if that sustain, a further upside we can see. Coming back on the crude price, what we can see, there is a continuous upside we have seen from 2 weeks. Chances are high if it sustain, we can see it will cross a level of 63.5 because this level is already weak. So chances are high the price will go further high and it will touch a level of $65.3. Then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see it will touch a level of around 65.3. So a bounce back can come from that particular level. But if it started going upside, we can see it will touch a level of 68.32 and from there a further high we can see towards $70. So at $70 we have seen a gap, so probability is high this gap can be filled. But suppose if the price started falling below this level, it can touch a level of $60. But suppose if the price started falling below this level, it can touch a level of $60 and from there a further downfall we can see towards a level of 59. Clear pattern forming towards downside, so chances are high it can move towards a level of around 59.7 and from there after 59.7 there is a chances that it can cross a level of 56 because that level is already being tested. So chances are high the price will fall further down and it will touch a level of $55.49. Then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see it will go further fall towards a level of around $53 to a level of further fall because there will be a zone breakout. So after moving below this particular level, it can touch a level of around 53.99 to a level of around 52.23 and then a further low. So remember that as soon as the price started falling below a level of 56.75, a further downfall will be there. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe it.